Amy, what was your location where you got shot?
It was Ashanti Lee. Medics picked her up. I'm leaving from HP, going back to PDG.
I'm not understanding why the suspect saying handcuffed.
I do not need to be over there. What happened, Ashanti?
I said I'm not understanding why they're not in cuffs and they back out here shooting. So shots fired at HP.
Well, you did have other officers over there, but I guess everybody's in a playing around mood today.
Yeah, it's Mr. Vibes. I guess I don't know if he talked to one of them, but he had her in cuffs and then he took her out.
That's probably his girlfriend. If you're talking about the lady in the black outfit with a pink wig, yeah, that's his girl.
And Melody, I think. I'm in route back to PDG.
Yeah, just come back to PDG.
Okay.
Samantha, what's going on over here?
Why
is there ex-doctors or doctors shooting and nobody's doing nothing about it?
1.9 firing the weapon.
Well, actually, they're helping the PD because there ain't no PD out here helping them. They need help.
Okay, but they shouldn't be shooting. That's against the rules.
Hey, back it up.
That's still violations, though. Come on, Ali. Come on.
I get what you're saying. It's violations for them. You're gonna have to catch them.
I can honestly. Samantha, you're the highest officer over here. You decide what you want to do, Samantha. Samantha, you're the highest officer over here, so depending on what you decide is what happens. But I'm gonna head back to PDG and mind my business.
He's the chief. He's the chief.
He's the chief for HP, and y'all got y'all shit for PD. Don't worry about what HP got going on. That's our problem.
Mr. Too Slick, are you allowing this?
For them to do that, whatever they do on their time and when they not addict in no uniform, that's on them.
Okay, so PD, technically, Samantha, we're supposed to be doing our jobs and arresting people that are shooting in front of HP. Ain't that correct?
You're talking about the wrong thing. How can they arrest or help you do anything if they keep getting shot down? You gotta make it sense. If they get shot down, how can they help anybody? How can they arrest anybody?
They're defending themselves. They're
actually out here protecting me.
Oh, watch out! Shots fired! Watch out! Watch out!
I don't know who's shooting in that bridge.
On the bridge.
Y'all doing too much. Like, y'all gonna play the game, they better.
They on the bridge.
Officer down. CG Samantha's down. CG Samantha's down.
Shoot at the bridge, so I won't.
Shooting at the bridge across some HP. Shooting at the bridge across some HP.
Behind you, Amy. Behind you, Amy.
Hurry up, Mr. Too Slick.
room. Man, fuck out in there, y'all. Have a good time.
Johnny, you're the one that literally dropped me, bro.
Exactly, he dropped me too. I got it on body cam.
Yeah, what the one he's saying that y'all
Shut the
really
fuck
dropped
up.
me,
I
but
drop you
y'all
stupid.
don't.
You stupid. That's how I drop you. Cause you stupid. Yo, bitch. Hey. Stop killing me. I'm not child. Here. That's so fucking stupid. Drop both of them.
I wasn't shooting.
Okay, but you kept reloading your gun. I said put the gun.
Yeah, I reloaded it and I was trying to put it away.
That's my fault.
I'm done. Yeah, I think it's time for me to retire again. I'm done.
I'm gonna retire.
Yeah, I am too. It's time.
I'm confused. I done hit the wrong damn button, but I'm fucking confused.
Who's upstairs, Samantha? Because I want to get off my uniform. I'm done. I'm done. Mr. Vibes been running around with his girlfriend in a uniform. Shots fired. They're out here shooting too. Like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're a medic or not, we're supposed to take you in.
I wish I had it on body. He was like, nah, give me a kiss. And they, I don't know what. And then here.
He's been, this is too much. Is Alpha 1 or Alpha 2 in?
I was just gonna call.
Can we have a meeting, please? Alpha 1 or Alpha 2, are you guys online? Can we have a big meeting with everyone?
Come on and book me.
Yeah, I'm about to retire.
Are you on?
Samantha, you go. I'm going.
That's the crying for me. It's time I brought down how to enjoy the video game, role play, and enjoy the game. It's simple.
Amy, I need you to get with DFG Cruise, please.
That's who I'm trying to get a hold of, Chief, but nobody's replying.
Copy, I'm still taking care of something.
It will.
Yeah, just get a hold of her over the F lobby. She may have her radio off.
10-4, Chief.
Give me a second.
Samantha, you said you want to retire?
Looking process.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I don't care about draining your stamina, okay?
I just dropped.
Yeah. Since somebody counted, it ain't go, my video ain't go. It was Draco. It was
Gotta give right below.
when he
David Bird, you
passed
know where Bella
through.
Cruz is or DFG?
Hang on, I'm trying to talk with these guys real quick, but no, I did not. So when Draco ran through, and,
The door said.
you or the person in the cell talked at the exact moment, and it looked like it was Draco, but the guy sounds similar to him. But
You talking about when he said the P word?
Yeah.
No, I was there. That wasn't Draco.
Yeah, I know. I see that now.
Where
Yeah, I
is
see
the other
that now.
DFG? Is Draco on? Like, can Draco come on? I'm about to hit Draco myself.
Come on.
Like, I'm in a group chat. I'm in the family group chat with them.
And he got this type out like we be trying to
I gotta go do something.
Oh, you gotta add the phone numbers, like add them as
I got 15 minutes.
Watson's still in there waiting for his phase 3. Like, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm hitting Draco up myself on Discord.
Okay.
I already followed Channel Command. Samantha knows, Chief knows. Now it's time for me to go to DFG.
Now he want to take her to
This
jail.
is exactly. He didn't even take her to jail because it's not showing that he did. He didn't take her to jail because when you put someone in jail, it pops up for us. He didn't take her. He took her up to floor 1 and took her out the door.
What happened?
That's what he did.
It's
I
crazy.
got your message. I came right away. What's up?
I'm actually gonna retire. I'm actually getting pissed off. This is not pity.
Okay, hold on. Just slow down for 1 second. Let's start from the very beginning. What's going on?
Okay, so this pity's falling apart. Nobody's answering at all.
That's not the beginning. That's not the beginning. Let's start from the beginning. What happened?
What do you mean what happened? I'm actually getting furious and I want to retire because this PD is falling apart. This PD, I thought it would change so much, but this PD is just going downhill and it's actually irritating me. And I just want to retire because I'm actually so sick and tired of it. Yes, I'm an LG and I got where I wanted to be, but it's just this whole situation is just actually making me mad. So I just want to retire. I'm actually over it.
Again, so listen. I need you to understand something, Samantha, okay? All I've heard you say is that this PD is going downhill and that you want to retire, and that I still haven't heard anything about why. You still haven't told me one thing about what happened.
No communication. There is no communication. There is literally like nothing. Like James.
What do you mean by communication? Like what?
Backup. Nobody is answering for backup. When me and Amy are calling up for backup, nobody came. And nobody's answering the radio. No, like, for example, Vibes, he's chilling with Batty, his little girlfriend, and everything, and he is helping her out. When he sees that we're struggling, it's like, what are you doing? And literally, and like this whole, like, what is going on? Like, I'm
Alright, so
sorry.
now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. That's what I was looking
James,
for.
are you
Okay,
able
so
to
back up.
request for DFG Draco to come on? I wrote them, but they might come on quicker if one of you guys requested them to come on. Because Bella's not responding either.
I text him, no joke. Let me call Draco.
I text them, but the chief right now is handling something, and technically we have to buy chain of
Hey,
command.
Samantha. Can you come 10-6 with me real quick? Can we at least just talk for a second before you decide to leave? Guess not.
No, James, it's serious. I think that's why she really don't want to talk, because it's serious. We were just out there. Ashanti was just out there, and Mr. Vibes was just standing by with Batty while she had her gun on. Supposedly she was shooting also. Even if you're HP personnel, we're supposed to arrest you no matter what. Like that's our duty.
And even before that went down, Vibes and his girlfriend and the doctor, she had. They was all in the bushes dancing, and Betty was dancing with a gun out. And I'm like, put your guns away, this is green zone, like, what's going on? And then she had said something slick. She was like, oh, she not even bad. And he was like, yes, she is. And I was like, girl, you feel me? Like, know what you're talking about? I am bad. And she stepped down as if she was gonna shoot. And he was like, oh, she trying to be on BS. Don't go down there, come back up here, stuff like that. And I'm like, I ain't had time for it. So I guess she left and went.
Did you have everybody came on Ashanti during that?
No. Was it? No, I don't think so. I think I cut it off. and then went to HP because they won't let going.
No, you should have kept it on for that, because technically he's supposed to be doing his job also, even if it's your girlfriend or not. He just booked and processed her, but didn't put her in jail, James. So, like, like Samantha saying, PD's falling apart. Like, what are we doing? She was out there shooting. She had her gun out. She was supposed to be arrested. But he went along and went and did it. Brought her here for no reason. All she does is giggle gaggle. And he took her upstairs. And you can go through the lobby. I'm at the chat. She was not arrested.
Right.
He booked her and then arrested her.
So I'm picking up on the situation. I understand what you're saying. What I will say, and I want you to really listen to me when I say this, is that the statement that PD is falling apart is a very general, broad, and ultimately, in my experience, inaccurate description of what's happening. Is there a breakdown? Yes. Is PD having a breakdown right now? Yeah, I would agree with that. Falling apart? No. Samantha, I know you remember what it was like to be under the reign of Mozzie and Charming, right? You remember what that was like?
Yeah.
That was a PD that was falling apart.
Well, not
This
falling
PD
apart,
is
just
not
breaking. Let's just say that. Not
Right.
falling apart, just breaking.
We are having a breakdown, and I agree with you. There's definitely a breakdown in several different areas in the PD, but to say this PD is falling apart is not true. And I promise you, if you retire and you come back just to check in and see that this PD is running smoothly in a week, you'll be really fucking sad that you retired. Because, first of all, you weren't a part of making the PD what it became, and second of all, you won't be a part of a great police department that you spent a lot of time and energy into earning a position in. So, obviously, if anyone wants to retire, they can retire. But to say that the police department is falling apart, that's a big statement. That's a really big statement. And I think that especially, Ace and Samantha and I can all attest to the fact that we have been a part of a police department that was falling apart. And some of us stuck with it, some of us didn't, some of us came back, whatever the fuck. Ace and I, I'm pretty sure, have been here since the beginning. I'm pretty sure we have been here literally since, the first week the server's been open, we've been in PD. So, to say this PD is falling apart is a drastic overstatement. It's a reach, to be honest with you. Do I agree with you that there are some problems? Absolutely. I totally agree with you. And guess what? I'm going to tell you something that might sound kind of crazy. There's always going to be problems. That's what the game is about. This whole entire game is about problems being created and solving them and figuring out how to navigate situations and RP it out. And that's what this game is literally about. So if you're expecting this PD to run perfectly, then you probably wouldn't want to retire, because this PD is always going to be stressful. Being a part of the police department is always going to be tricky. It's always going to be confusing. There's always going to be disagreements. There's always going to be, people who are feeling like they aren't being supported, and there's always going to be people who aren't supporting each other, and there's going to be all kinds of problems, There's always going to be problems, no matter what. And there's always been problems. And in the grand scheme of things, when I look at where we are right now as a PD, I think that we are actually at one of the highest highs that we've ever been at. But what goes up must come down. So, I feel like we might be reaching new levels, but at the same time, high highs equal low lows. So, everything is duality. Duality is a very, very real concept where it's we are creating a department that is, Chief's not lying when he says that there's no other department like this one. There's no other server that allows us to do what we do here. And so, that being said, obviously, we're doing something here that is different. And that is, ultimately, we're pathfinding. We're creating, we could potentially be creating the future of how one state police departments operate. Like, you never know. Like, who knows? I mean, that might not be true, but it might be true. Who knows? But at the end of the day, there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be conflict. That's part of the job. That's why we get paid every half an hour, is because we are dealing with bullshit, and we are expected to deal with bullshit. And you know what? We're used to the bullshit from the civilians, but every once in a while, the bullshit's going to come from someone else in a uniform. Every once in a while, the bullshit will come from someone else in a uniform. And when that happens, it's 100% about navigation and communication. And like, if you want to retire, it's your RP. I'm not going to tell you to not retire if that's what you want to do, but I urge you to reevaluate the statement that this PD is falling apart, because I think it's actually quite the opposite.
No, I don't think it's falling apart. Just a lack of communication. It's just breaking. And it's actually, and
there's some breakdowns for sure.
And I actually am so done. Because I try so hard to be a good officer. I am trying so hard to try my best, to show the leadership, to show trustworthy, to show everything. And I just don't get enough. And it's like, I've been working here for over forever. But I'm just over it. I'm sorry, guys, but I already made my decision. It's already, my mind can't change of what I want right now.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and try to change your mind, but I am gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you that what I'm hearing is, it's not accurate. PD is falling apart, that's not accurate. But I do agree that there are some breakdowns in communication, and if that's not something that you're equipped to handle, then I mean, I'm with you. I value you, and if you can't handle it, then I would want you to retire so that you aren't having a bad RP experience, if that makes sense, you know?
100%. It's not falling. This PD is not falling apart. No, and I shouldn't have said that. This PD is just breaking. This PD has its breaking points. It's just, I'm just tired of the disrespect that people have in this PD, the bad leadership, and everything. Bella.
What's up, beautiful?
She's retiring.
Now.
Here we go again.
Oh, I'm being serious.
And I'm being serious too. Come here. Put the 0 all the way to the end of the hallway.
Goodness.
I can't believe they won't let her retire. It's kind of wrong.
It definitely is.
She's been trying to retire for weeks now, and they just won't let her retire.
Bro, one state nightmare trying to get me fired for this, James.
For what? We're doing this too. How'd you get that emo, bro?
One of the spins, bro, back then.
Oh, shit, dude. That one's fucking dope, man. Dude, that's so sick. He's trying to get you fired for doing that.
That's what I was like, bro, it's an emoji.
Wait, isn't One State Nightmare, isn't that One State Sleep?
One State, yeah, but he changed his name to from One State Sleep to One State Nightmare, and then he's in the Army account as One State King.
Man, this fucking, dude, I'm telling you, man, Lincoln is confusing. Lincoln is confusing.
Video of him in the Army killing people and screenshots of the wanted list of him being wanted for killing people and shit in the Army. It's crazy. Any little thing I do to him, he snitch on me right away.
Hey, body cam, master. Yeah. Figures. It's like 6 tickets.
Shit, he logs off every time, bro. Like, in the rest.
That's so fucking annoying. I hate when they do that. Dude, at least we have the trackers now, though. The trackers are so fucking helpful for that. Dude. Clutch.
I didn't even want to put a tracker in just to get in trouble and shit, bro, because it's annoying how they cater to his complaints so much, bro. It's like, I'm like, I try to just cater to it and just try to like, be careful, you know?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, shit.
But it's whatever, bro.
I doubt you're gonna get fired for an emo. That would be some crazy work by the admins.
Yeah,
like that was really crazy.
It says punishment. It doesn't say like murder threat on the. Kind of hard.
Everyone is online. Many officers are online.
Yeah.
But no response.
Not fun anymore. Like, this PD was fun. It's draining me so much, Bella. Like, I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard to have fun in this PD. I'm just getting drained so much.
Don't leave.
You get 25.
There's a chance to try to change the shit up again.
Then put me on a one-day vacation.
Alright.
So, you know.
Oh yeah, damn. I remember doing some laps yesterday.
There is a lot.
25 is crazy.
It ain't just, you know, like I said, unbadged, badged, vested. There's some suits that were disrespectful, or commanders, let me say, rephrase it. Commanders that are very disrespectful. There's people that are trying to do stuff that they ain't supposed to be doing. Like, come on now. You want to do this or want to do that. I'm sorry, you know, and people complain because of the fact that, as you see, Samantha, you know this, Bella knows this already.
Hey, me, what's gold?
Not much. Tired of the BS.
Hell yeah. It looked like a lot of shit going on.
Brown to
Your best friend, Vibes, while there was a shooting going on in HP, he was just chilling with his girlfriend like nothing was going on. Dancing and just nothing. Then he come here where technically he should have arrested her if she was shooting, because no matter what, that's still, yeah, you're role playing, but that if we're in a crime scene, you're not supposed to be there. And she was there. She's on vacation, but she was there. And he was just running around with her. So he came here, did her booking and processing, but didn't put her in jail. Went up to the first floor to make it seem like he was going to put her in jail and left. When are we going to start holding people accountable for their actions? When are we going to have that conversation? When are things going to change?
Yeah, I didn't think bro was going to jeopardize work like that now. That's crazy.
I don't even think he thinks that's what he's doing. I think he thinks he's doing the right thing. But if she was out there shooting, if we arrest her, that's what we're allowed to do. Yeah, she's role-playing, but that's technically what we're allowed to do. They're talking about, oh, she was defending y'all. Smokey ended up killing someone from thinking that he was defending us. Like, come on now. That's what we have each other for. That's what PD is here for. That's why we have backup for. There shouldn't be no civilians or nobody trying to protect us. That's what, when we call over the radio for backup for, that's what that's for. Civilians are civilians. So if you shoot while we're in a crime scene, because it was a crime scene, there was officers down, you should not be there. The only ones that should be there are medical or any other PD officer, or even Army if we call them. Other than that, everybody should have skedattered. But no. She was out there with an open carry-out gun, and nothing was done.
Yeah, that's definitely, something that you got to bring up, because that is some serious thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody there's so much going on right now that there's nobody really responding to backup. Ashanti responded. I responded. Samantha responded. Ali was out there. Vibes was out there, but he was out there also with his girlfriend. So it's like, when is people going to be held accountable? Everybody's talking about all the disrespect this, the disrespect that. Okay, I understand that part. But when are people going to be held responsible for when we call for backup and people are just out there fooling around or in here? When are they going to be held accountable? Like, when is the accountability going to be held? Like, y'all want all of us to do our jobs. Y'all want all of us to take things seriously. Okay, I get the disrespect here and there. It shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be tolerated. But when people are tired, people are tired. And it's like, bro, you were just out there running around with your girlfriend while everybody was shooting. She was holding a carry-out gun, but you brought her in here to arrest her and didn't put her in jail. You write her rights, because I have it on my body cam. You write her rights. And you booked her and processed her, but you did not put her in jail. You walked up to that elevator, and I know you walked up to the first floor and walked right out with her. When people are going to be held accountable? Okay, I get the disrespect is not allowed. Okay, I get that. Because I be sometimes biting my tongue. But when are things going to be accountable? When people are going to be held accountable?
Oh my God.
I'm confused.
Keep on. Oh my gosh. Chief Han.
Oh shit, you're on vacation already?
See what you do then.
I thought that was 10. Yeah. That should have been. She wanted to actually retire, but they're not letting her. And that's another problem also. They're not allowing people to decide for their own and be like, hey, I want to go. Not saying I want her to go. Like, I don't. Like, me and Samantha has gotten along since I got here. Like, she's been, like, a friend, basically. But when people say, I want to retire, and it's more than once, that's what they want. Why are you not allowing her to do that? I just wrote her and told her to take vacation, so she took it. She took a one-day vacation, but I guess Han really didn't want her to even do that.
Fighting and yelling and screaming.
Well, I got a feeling that he really don't want her to retire. I think that's what it is. She's an amazing officer. She does great. But when you get tired of the break that's going on in here, sometimes it's good to step away. Sometimes it's good to go ahead and breathe. But I feel like maybe she shouldn't have said retirement. She should have just said, can I take a vacation?
Were we talking about Samantha Lenore?
Yeah, she wanted to retire, but I talked her into taking a vacation.
No. She cannot retire, bro.
She's on a vacation. She chose what she wanted to do. She's on a vacation right now at the moment.
Okay, vacation's better. I want a vacation too, but Chief keep denying my request because too many people's on vacation. How's the day doing? How y'all doing today, though?
I'm going to ask the chief, well, DFG's in chief, if I'm able to hold, even if it's once or twice a week, just a meeting of communication, like a class of communication for us, because I feel like we need that. I feel like this whole walking situation that just happened, that really nobody was responding, this is crazy. This shows, honestly, it shows the public, like, damn, where are your officers at? Like, where are your brothers and sisters at when y'all need them?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm disappointed, though.
Like, this is crazy.
I've got a lot of backup requests, and I've been denied sometimes.
Exactly, Daniel, and that should not... I shouldn't bring up IRL, NRP... Hold on. But this is not how it looks in IRL. Like when you call for backup or even a shooting happens, you know how many the whole station is out there, and not just the whole station, other sister stations are out there. I'm in York, Pennsylvania, and our York City PD, when we call for backup and a shots fired with officers, every sister PD that's around responds. When I mean every from West York to East York to South York to anywhere, even sometimes Harrisburg and Lancaster responds. Like we've had multiple PD officers of different stations down here.
Lately too. I noticed we ain't even doing roleplay at all. We just act just really like.
We've been playing roleplay, but I feel like the roleplay has gone over the limit. I don't think it's roleplay anymore.
It's not a roleplay at all. It's way far roleplay. If like this,
oh shoot,
y'all
I
gotta
gotta
be able to communicate